Hello Math Superheroes. This is Unit 1 Revision, some selected questions from past papers. Draw a line to match each number to the correct statement. 10.5, 8.2, 8.9. As you know that 5 is a strong number, so it's going to round up. What about 8.9? 9 also is a strong number, so it will make the whole number round up. 8.2, 2 is a weak number, so the number will not round up, it will round down. Here is a number, 14.26. Write in words the value represented by the digit 6. So, where is 6? Is it in the ones, the tens, tenths, or hundreds? Yes, it's in the hundreds, so 600. Write a number in the box to make the statement correct. 14.07 multiplied by 100 divided by 10 equals space divided by 100. So we need to check the left hand side starting with 14.07 times 100. This equals to 1407. Then when we divide it by 10, what will be the answer? It will be 140.7. So we need also the other part, the right hand side, to be 140.7. In this case, we are going to use inverse operation. We have here divided by 100. We will multiply our number by 100. So 140.7 times 100 multiplied by 100. We have two zeros, so we are going to move the decimal point 2 steps to the right. So the final answer will be 14,070. Remember, you have to write the answer in the correct places to take the mark. So 14,070. In the number 3.47, we need to route it to the nearest whole number. As 4 is a weak number, the number will round down will be the same, will not change, it will be 3. Let's complete these statements. Negative 16, negative 5. Both are negative, so if we have the same sign, we're going to add in our head and write the final answer and keep the sign. Here we have 16 and 5. In my mind, I will add 16 plus 5. This is 21. And what about the sign? As both are negative, so the final answer will be negative 21. What about negative 16 plus 5? As the rule says, different signs subtract. We here are going to subtract 16 minus 5, which will be 11. And as the negative with the 16, so the final answer will be negative 11. Complete the statement using the correct word. In the number 7.419, the 9 represents 9 what? Let's check the place value chart. Here we have the decimal point. To the right of the decimal point, we have tenths, hundreds, and thousands. So the 9 is in the thousands. Yes, correct. Thank you. Okay. Write a single digit in each box to complete the statement. 6 tenths plus 300 and 800 plus 47 thousandths. How can I complete this? I need to write each number alone. So for example, 6 tenths going to be 60. 300 and 800 will be 3.08. What about 47 thousandths? We said before, if the number, the last digit, is in the thousands, the number will be 0.047. Now I need to add these three numbers I have. Adding them together, 60 plus 3.08 plus 0.047. Remember, we need to put zeros in the empty spaces and put each number under the correct place. Otherwise, we will add in the wrong way. So, adding these three numbers, what will be the answer? 0 plus 0 plus 7 will be 7. 8 plus 4, 12. So we'll carry up 1. On the zeros, it will be 1, 3, and then 6. Okay, now we can fill it in the boxes. 6, 3.127. Draw a line to match each number to the correct description. 136 tenths. As we said before, send the 6 in the tenths place, so the number will be written as 13.6. So this number is greater than 13.56 or less than 13.56. So 13.6, when we compare decimal numbers, this will be 13.6 greater than 13.56. What about 1064 hundredths? 100, it means that the last digit, which is 4, must be in the hundredths place. So the number will be written as 10.64, which is less than 13.56. What about 125 tenths and 42 hundredths? Again, since the 5 in the tenths place, so the first number will be 12.5 tenths, and means plus 42 hundredths, 0.42. So when we add both numbers, the answer will be 12.92, which is less than 13.56. What about 110 and 75 tenths? 110 means 10 plus 75 tenths, which is 7.5. So together they are 17.5, which is greater than 13.56. The last one, 110, 40 tenths and 36 hundredths. Again, 110 is a 10, 40 tenths means 4.0, 36 hundredths means 0.36. So when we add the three numbers together, we have 14.36, which is also greater than 13.56. Now, Safia chooses a number with 3 digits. She multiplies her number by 100. The answer also has 3 digits. Write a number Safia could choose. In this case, we would say multiplying a number by 100, 3-digit number, for example, 200 times 100, this will cause us 20,000. How come the answer will be the same, 3-digit? Yes, if we multiplied a decimal number like 4.97 times 100, the answer will be the decimal point will move 2 steps, so the answer will be 497. Also, we can choose any number with 2 decimal places, multiplying it by 100, the answer will be 3-digit number. So this question shouldn't confuse you. Don't think, how can I multiply a number with 3 digits by 100 and the answer is still 3 digits? This is the case when you put a decimal point after the ones. Complete the table to equivalent values. We have fraction 1 and 1 over 5. We need to write the decimal and we need to write the percentage. So this fraction here, is it mixed or improper? This is mixed number. We need to change it to improper fraction. How can we do this? Multiply and then add. Multiply 5 times 1, which is 5. Then add plus 1, which will give us 6 over 5. Okay, now I need to change this fraction to a number out of 10 so that I can change it to decimal. How can I do this? How can I change the 5 into a 10? By multiplying by 2. So multiply up and down by 2. 6 times 2 will be 12. 5 times 2 will be 10. So the final answer here will be 12 over 10. Now I need to change it into decimal. We said before, since we have 1 0, this means the answer will have 1 decimal place. What is the decimal point will be? Between the 1 and 2, 1.2. What about the percentage? If I want to get percentage, I need to multiply by 100. So 1.2 times 100 will be what? 12 or 120? It will be 120%. Let's see that. 30% means 30 over 100. As a fraction, we need to put it in a simplest form. How can I simplify 30 over 100? Both have zeros, so we can divide by up and down by 10. So it will be 3 over 10. As a decimal, it will be 0.3, which is 30%. The last question, 0.54. As percentage, it's easy. Just multiply by 100 will be 54%. And what about as a fraction? Also it's easy. It will be 54 over 100. I can simplify it, so it will be by dividing by 2 up and down, it's going to be 27 over 50. And as we said, as percentage, it will be 54%. Here are some numbers. We need to arrange these numbers in order, starting with the smallest. Which number will be the third? So step 1, I need to arrange the numbers. Then I need to search for the third number. So from the smallest number is 3.45, then 4.31, 4.4, 4.53, and the last number, the greatest number, is 5.2. Which number will be the third? We already put numbers in each number, so it's easy for us to know it's 4.4. Okay. Now me and Angelique each think of a number which exactly one decimal place both numbers round to the same whole number. Right, the largest possible difference between the two numbers. So for example, let us say a number that will round with one decimal place. For example, if I said 7, what all the numbers which will round to 7? Think about all the numbers. When we round them to the whole number with one decimal place, it will give us 7. We can think about 6.5, because 5 is a strong number. When we round it to the nearest whole number, it will be 7. What else? 6.6, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, 7.0, 7.1, 7.2, 0.3, and 0.4. Remember that each number, when we round it to the nearest whole number, it will have numbers below it, numbers above it, will round to the same exact number. The largest number here is 7.4, which will round to 7, because I cannot say 7.5. 7.5 will be 8. Also, the smallest number that rounds to 7 is 6.5. I cannot say 6.4, 6.3, 6.2, because they will round to 6. So here we have the largest minus the smallest. 7.4 minus 6.5 will be what? 0.9. Try this question with different numbers. If we choose 6, if you choose 5, if you choose 9, any number, when you choose and then make a circle around and think about all the numbers that rounds to it, we'll find the difference the same, 0.9. Number that is 1000 times bigger than 10.42. Okay, 10.42, when we multiply it by 1000, it will be 10,420. The decimal point will move 3 steps to the right because we have 3 zeros. How can I write 7 divided 8 as a fraction? Remember that division and fraction are at the same face. There's a coin with 2 different faces, it's the same. 7 divided 8 is the same as 7 over 8. Now we need to tick for numbers with total negative 3.142. This question is tricky because some people just write, give the negative to the 3 and then choose for 0.1, 0.4, 0.2 and so on without negative. This is the problem with this question. You need to leave the negative with all the numbers. So the whole number here is negative 3. The 10th place, which is 0.1, but remember you need to put it with a negative. So it will be negative 0.1. What about the 4? Negative 0.04. What about the 2? Negative 0.002. Okay, this is the trick in this question, that you need to keep the negative in all the part of the number. Let's match each calculation to the correct label. Remember when we said before, if the largest number has a negative, so the final answer also will be negative. If the large number has a negative sign, the answer will be negative. If the larger number has a positive sign, the final answer will be positive. So the first one, which one is negative? It's the larger. Don't look at the sign, just check the number itself. 35 or 16? 35 is the largest number. Then, the largest number has a negative sign, so the final answer will be also negative. And what else? Negative 35 also, and negative 35. But what about negative 16 plus 35? 35 here is the largest number, and with a positive, so the final answer will be positive. And the last two numbers, because 35 is the largest number, or the larger between both. Instead, we are not checking now the sign. We're just checking the number, large or small. 35 as a number is larger than 16, but it comes with a negative. So the final answer will be negative. Also, negative 35 will be negative. Let's have these three numbers. We want to round them all to 35. So the first one, as we have 0.4, which is a weak number, so that the number will round down, it will not change. So it needs to have here a 5. So this will be 5. Same for 0.08. So a number, when we round it, it will round down, so it also will be 5. The last one, space 0.5. 5 is a strong number, so it will round up. So I cannot put here 5. If I put a 5, it would be 36. No, we will make it 34.53. We need to check three amounts that are equivalent. From looking here, you can see 83%. What equals to 83%? We said before that percent means over 100, so 83 over 100. And if you want to write it as decimal, it will be 0.83. Draw lines to match the values of the correct digit. 5 hundredths. 100 means it's in the hundredth place, so it will be 0.05, or it will be the second number after the decimal point. 5 tenths. It means in the 50. It will be to the left or to the right of the decimal point. It will be to the left. 5 ones. Directly beside the decimal point to the left. 5 thousandths will be in the thousandths place to the right of the decimal point. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye bye.